awful quiet for both teams. Were we kind of expecting that after such a long ceremony?
There was a lull there for sure. I think that it was a long afternoon. Players are out of their routine and tried our best to make sure that they stay focused on the task at hand. But it was a special day today. There was a lot going on. But we got going after that. We got that first one, and then it just snowballed a little bit for us there in the first period. We were able to stay with it. Played behind. We got rewarded for it in the first.
How much of a game changer can it be when you get that offensive element from Charlie McAvoy from back in?
Well, it certainly makes a big difference in our group, and I thought he did it the right way tonight. He was following up the play, he was moving his feet, he was skating in the right direction all the time. Just when he plays like that, you know, we become a hard team to play against. And he, like I said, he kept the game in front of him, which I thought was the most important thing. Everything was in front of him, nobody was behind him, and so he had a huge impact in the game today. When he plays like that, he's a difference maker.
Were either of those goals not necessarily the result of what you've been telling him, but in that context?
Well, on Charlie's goals?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, the shorthanded one, that's a little different, right? I believe he scored a shorty, right? He was,
But
so,
even then, it's a breakaway that.
yeah, but it just comes from, you know, keeping the game, keeping people in front of him, and he's such a difference maker. He plays in all situations. He's physical, and Joe, when he plays with the people he keeps in front of them, like that to me, I think when Charlie's at his best, and he just sees things that happen, and he's a great skater, so he's able to escape in certain situations and fight off checks and use his feet to get out of trouble.
Joe, you mentioned it's a special day, which it is obviously, but to make it special, you guys almost have to go out and win on a day like this.
Well, I mean, that's our job, that's our focus, obviously. It's the icing on the cake, I guess, the best way to put it. Yeah, of course we want to win. We wanted to make the fans, we wanted to make the players of the past that are here now, we wanted to make them proud of our effort more than anything today. You know, the score usually takes care of itself when you do that, so I thought our guys did a pretty good job of that today.
One of Cole Kepke's better games this season, would you say?
I would say yes, and I thought that fourth line played well for us tonight. They gave us some really good energy, and that's what we were looking for from them. I thought Castlewood had another, you know, game that provided us with a spark again. I know we got caught in the box there for a little bit, but no, I thought Cole was moving his feet. It was a good game. He was checking well tonight.
As the ceremony played out, it looked like your guys on the bench were little kids watching. Did you get a sense of that, the wonderment of it?
I think so. I think they're looking at some of these guys. They know the names, and now they can put faces to the names of some of the guys that had come out. But to look over the course of the years of the tradition of this franchise and the history of it, it's important. It's important to know your craft as a player. And I think that it was a good lesson for our guys tonight. And they weren't the only ones. I felt like some of us coaches were kind of doing the same thing a little bit too.
Yeah,